Hello, my name is Julia Zaucha, and this is my NUin Greece experience. Ever since I was younger, I always wanted to go to school in Boston, but I started my college career out in Greece. Before any of this happened, though, I first applied to Northeastern University with a health science major. I got my decision letter back, and I found out I got accepted into the NUin program. I watched a few YouTube videos, and once I did, I found out I was really interested in the ideas. The videos I watched showed new places, beautiful places, and everyone looked like they were having the time of their life, like just the way college is supposed to be. And I knew right away that it wouldn't be an experience I wanted to miss. Once I finished high school and after one of the best summers of my life, it finally came down to the days before college. The countdown was nerve-wracking, and it took forever to get down to the day we were supposed to leave. I mean, all of my friends had already left for college, and the only thing left to do was leave. But on September 16, 2019, I flew to Thessaloniki from Boston, and I was met with a bunch of eager faces just like mine. Immediately, we were thrown into the culture. We were taken on tours during the day, and later on, we would explore the nightlife of the city. It was a whole different lifestyle, but it was beautiful, and it was clear right away that time was more flexible and there was a heavy importance on enjoying the moments you had with the people around you. I find that as one of the main things many students absorb from living in the culture. Moving on, for the larger reason as to why I actually came to Thessaloniki was for education. I attended the American College of Thessaloniki, and in the beginning I was really worried about going to classes. I didn't know many people in my major, and also the fear of not starting college off on the right foot. Then there was also the idea of being able to balance school life and social life while also being able to travel Europe. But luckily I felt the support of the Northeastern community, and I was able to stay on top of all of my classes as well. In school, I was able to find many people with similar interests, and adjusting to the new population of students was really easy as well. I was also extremely lucky to be given the roommate I got, because she was really great. I also found more benefits of Greece when we explored the city and explored the life within it. I got to do so many cool things through both ACT and Northeastern, such as going scuba diving in beautiful beaches, going canyoning through Mount Olympus, going to Athens as a hotel, and my personal favorite was actually climbing Mount Olympus all the way up to the very top. It was my first big hike ever, that being more than 20 miles in 2 days, but honestly I fell in love with hiking and I now plan on doing it a lot more. One of my major plans while being out in Europe was to travel as much as I could. Through all the places I went, I fell in love with the architecture of each location. It was extremely awesome to pick up on a new hobby and take photographs, and I found out really quickly that I fully admired the architecture of each location. It was interesting because I'm a health science major, but was completely fascinated by the architecture around me. I started a Visco page and would post pictures of solely architecture of the different locations, and it is one of my favorite things to reflect on my trips around Europe. During fall break, I was fortunate to travel to Budapest and Vienna with some friends. We got to do so many cool things like go on Ferris wheels, go to amusement parks, and even right before Halloween, we went to a haunted house. Then Halloween rolled around and some friends and I partook in some activities on campus. After this, my mom and my aunt came to visit me and we all took a trip to the beautiful Santorini. It was a complete treat to go here and explore the blue tops of the island, as well as go on a boat cruise. It was this trip that really taught me time management, especially with the busy week of schoolwork. Later on, the other students in the Queen Olga Hotel and I would go to Athens and Delphi for our NUin trip. We learned so much about the history of the city, and I even got to drink water from the Acropolis. The atmosphere of these cities were different than that in Thessaloniki, but it was also a great experience. Yes, it was a real place they smashed on my head, and no, it was not as bad as you would have thought. Then I went to the beautiful Paris, and then I went to the freezing Copenhagen. Now, on a real note, 90 days is super long, but at the same time it is also super duper short. The distance from home is a lot, but by completely submerging yourself into this different lifestyle, you learn so much about yourselves and others. I mean, I never knew what I fully was capable of, especially living on my own. I am so extremely glad that I came to Greece for my first semester, but I can't wait to be in Boston soon.